Styracosaurus was a genus of herbivorous, quadrupedal dinosaur that lived during the Cretaceous period, on the Campanian floor between 75.5 and 75 million years ago. It measured around 6 meters in length and weighed about 4 tons. Subscribe to the channel and help us reach the goal of 1,000 subscribers so that we can continue to unravel the secrets and mysteries of dinosaurs. Being part of the subfamily Centrosaurini, the type species is Styracosaurus albertensis. The name Styracosaurus was given by its discoverer, Lawrence Lamb, in 1913 and is formed by the junction of two Greek words. The first is styrax, meaning thorn on the end of a spear shaft. The second used is sauros, a suffix common to many dinosaurs and meaning lizard. Its name derives from the description of its strange head, which was equipped with a frill, or bony adornment filled with long thorns. The frill was a feature present in its shield and common to ceratopsian dinosaurs, and are holes in the bony adornment, the frill greater lightness to his fan of thorns. Obviously, when Styracosaurus was alive, these holes weren't as noticeable since they would have been covered with skin and muscle. Depending on the species, there is a variation between 6 or 8 spines. The use of the thorns is uncertain, and perhaps this animal used them to intimidate opponents and to show off during the mating season. Although the defense function was more guaranteed by the gigantic nasal horn, like the Triceratops, one of the largest of its group, reaching about 57 centimeters. Other than that, his head was full of bumps, above the eyes mainly, with variations according to age. Wounds from specimens of Triceratops and other ceratopsids, including centrosaurs such as Styracosaurus, have had their bones analyzed indicating the presence localized wounds. Once the possibility that the injuries were caused by some bone disease was refuted, the possible combat style of members of this group was evidenced, and hence the possible use of horns in fights between members of the same species. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel Dinosaurs Forever to receive all new videos. The first fossil remains of Styracosaurus were collected in Alberta, Canada, by C.M. Sternberg, from an area now known as Dinosaur Provincial Park, in a formation now called Dinosaur Park, and named for Lawrence Lamb in 1913. A team from the Royal Ontario Museum revisited the quarry in 1935 and found that the mandible and most of the skeleton were missing. An unusual feature of the first skull found is that the lower frilled point on the left side is partially overlapped at its base by the next point. Barnum Brown and his team, working for the American Museum of Natural History in New York, collected an articulated skeleton almost complete with a skull. Partial in 1915. These fossils were also found in the Dinosaur Park Formation near Steveville, Alberta. Individuals of the genus Styracosaurus were approximately 5.5 meters long as adults and weighed about 2.7 tons. Styracosaurus' bulky body resembled that of a rhinoceros. He had powerful shoulders that may have come in handy in intraspecies combat. Styracosaurus had a relatively short tail. Each toe had a hoof-like ungual that was coated with a horn-like spike. Various limb positions have been proposed for Styracosaurus and ceratopsids in general, including front legs that were held under the body or alternatively held in an extended position. More recent work presented an intermediate crouching position as more likely. Teething and diet. Styracosaurus were herbivorous dinosaurs. They probably ate mainly from bushes because of the position of the head. They may, however, have been able to bring down taller plants with their horns, beak and body weight. The jaws had a deep, narrow beak, considered better for grasping and plucking than biting. Ceratopsid teeth, including those of Styracosaurus, were arranged in groups called batteries. The oldest teeth on top were continually replaced by the teeth below them. Unlike hadrosaurids, which also had dental batteries, ceratopsid teeth cut but did not grind. Some scientists have suggested that ceratopsids such as Styracosaurus ate palms and cycads, while others have suggested ferns. Dodson proposed that late Cretaceous ceratopsians may have cut down angiosperm trees and then stripped the leaves from the branches. Origins and evolution. The evolutionary origins of Styracosaurus were not understood for many years because fossil evidence of early ceratopsians was sparse. The discovery of Protoceratops in 1922 shed light on early relationships between ceratopsids, but several decades passed before further discoveries were made. New discoveries in the late 1990s and 2000s, including Zeniceratops, the first known ceratopsian with horns on its forehead. and E. long, the first known Jurassic ceratopsian, indicate what the ancestors of Styracosaurus may have looked like. These new discoveries were important in illuminating the origins of horned dinosaurs in general and suggest that the group originated during the Jurassic in Asia, with the appearance of true horned ceratopsians occurring in early to late Cretaceous North America. Styracosaurus lived in North America, primarily in the regions that are now Canada and the United States. Thank you for getting here, gratitude for your audience. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive new videos. Until the next video.